heading to France to the circuit is set right. They are being reverse. Two rounds after this, as you see in Tokyo and Montreal, yet to come. Have a quick look at our current standings for the teams after 7 rounds. It is the first day. They have only one little gap. The teams behind Dread and Dread leading. Teams with Team Gun and Dread Fast Racing. Just under 2 rounds and also distance, I'd say, so top 3 for Team Lights Racing. 11 so travel now. Focus to launch start our qualifying sessions. So, as always, 10 minutes earlier. Start with the qualifying. 10 minutes of time, but they won't show us. You know it. You all love it if you're not driving. It's a one shot. To win. Fastest lap practice according to 6 laps today. That time probably get a little bit faster. And of course, the one shot. How much risk will you take for your one timed final lap? That is for aspects things, like there she is. And we also have roses going for the stew. So it's missing her. Part of the qualifying. At the layout in reverse track. Not too long ago here in T for the CLR team. Different car though. NSX. That layout has been shortest layouts out of the available here at the venue. some good overtaking opportunities, also some tricky sections, mainly coming on and off the bridge section. So onto the bridge. There is a barrier sticking out on the left hand side. If you go too deep and as much of it might get collected, and also coming off the bridge. It's a nasty bump in the track. You have to brake, burn for the apex, so those are probably the two tricky bits. And we also have left-hander before strong power back straight section, sector the S's. Or tire wear cars tend to understeer here as well, and you go faster. Also, like in that BMW, it's quite tail happy. That could be also a corner to watch. The rates. And then I guess the final turn also more turn. You can pick up track limit there if you side. Let's see. How long? 18. Only to start, or the same scenario as last couple of, right, with the last two whatever challenge. Doesn't time for quali. Wouldn't be the first time, unless he had results. Starting last maybe. Big chaotic condition. Spa. It's fairly straightforward, I guess. No rain. No. Yeah, so it's completely random weather. Starting at sunset. It's too concentration. There have the mandatory soft tire round implements. Other compounds are available. Or maybe, I don't know, can you run 20 minutes on softs? Probably not. Still could be too. Soft. I don't know if soft option. I'm clueless. As always in those streams. Ashley is in the chat, so he attended maybe 1 or 2 practice sessions. Might help us with strategies. So we're starting qualifying now. Oh, onto the track. Traffic on board. Wait. Yes. We can tell you something about strats, alright? Usually some of the competitors are also monitoring the chat. Whatever, I haven't seen enough in the practice to change the entire softs. have traditional stock. This is last week being too soft, but the mediums would last 20 minutes. One little bit with it. Change something on my end. I can hear a bit more. Hopefully that's a bit better now. Okay. Okay, then I deal with like lower engine sounds in my end, but that's fine. That is fine. First driver. Start on the flying lap. Looks like it will be hello. So going on board. Through the final turn we go. Now we carry the speed. Hit the curb. Up the walls. Go. Roughly at 100. Take the inside, early on the power again for the run. A nice, tidy run. And now coming into the uphill. Nice, maybe a little lift needed in the freeze. Let's see. It is flat still. All the way. A little lift now for the final bit. Fourth gear as well for rotation start of the curve to brake. Going to second gear, third gear, and accelerating the BMW. Going to use the grass on the exit for the run now. It's power. The back straight. Sweeping the left-hander uphill, down to third gear. Okay, interesting. So using all the revs, modifying these so that you reach the crest. The crest, you brake, go carefully onto the bridge. See that sticky barrier on the left-hand side. You don't want to be too close to that. Now, moment, and over the bridge, and then you see the signs on the road. You start with the braking phase, so that bump wasn't too bad. Coming off the bridge, now we go uphill again. Double left. No drama in the BMW as well. Start off the curb on the left hand side, now brake. Or downhill, right hand turn. We get on the place stuff at the curb through the penalty zone. Final time 150. Prepare for that final turn. Rounds and maybe get a 208. 207.4. That was a mighty good lap. Dylan. See you next. On track. It's mixed here with exhaust car finish with a 207.9 during one Ritchie. The outlet. Moses had a 282. Thomas 287 plus 89. TEC comes round. 208 maybe as well. Beetlejuice. 5 minutes in, so 5 to go. Still a bit of time left and he is qualifying. Coming through. Final couple of turns into the final sector. Time to beat that 207.4. Ah, that has to be a 206. Probably you've been away from the game for too long. I don't know. 206s are possible? Well, we'll find out. Zoxy was quick in the warm-up. Can he do 6? Don't think so. 07 could be possible. 0. Right, so Lemmy on the outlap, Lula's on the outlap, Richie. Then she comes around. They better qualify in the last 2 times. Rounds. 209 monologues. Wait, 7. That is behind Thomas. Just in front of TEC. So the 3 drivers qualify and they're all on their out lap. Richie will be the next driver. Let's get some chase connection. 3 minutes and a bit to go. A little bit of space on the outside. We have to use all of the track width. With the lift early and now flat out. Lift now needed. Yeah, not going down to 4th gear as Dylan. Start to 2nd, 3rd on the exit. Touching the grass a little bit. That shouldn't be an issue. He carried the speed. Only in the amps that is currently Foxy with a 280. It goes to the barrier. And now the make or break section in IRs. Yeah. That looked good. Probably not overall good, but should be up there, top 5. Off the bridge, steady apex a little bit, 2 maybe, but carried some speed early on the power again. Maybe he can gain back some time. Still don't see any deltas to pass this lap, unfortunately. Just have to rely on the visuals, and I haven't remembered any sector time, so no clue. Like safe approach that line, and it's a 208. Ah, that's close. There's the river. 5, 6, 7. 8 and waiting for Lemony 2073 just nipped it again. 2073.92 whole time for Lemony, still on 274 and 2 over the 0.9 in. We taxi in Dashi's car forward and 0. Richie also in the M class. 5. Ring 6. Moses going for Furious 2. 7 Wheel 2. And in. Then O's the 2. River in 9. Thomas. Then just Prodigy again class, 10th, 11th, also postcard 2 TEC in 12 with a 0.8. Nazi won't be happy with that qualifying at that 8.9. Third, 0.6, 40, and Shred just destroyed. So we'll start from the back of the grid again. As a challenge to overcome. close gaps between the driver groups. So get through drivers with a sub 207 the top Sluxy are off. Sluxy looked close during process, Battle River, and Thomas Prodigy Taz. So it should be a close race. All depending, of course, on the strategy. So we heard some ideas from Adachi. Medium soft could be an option if you can look after your tires. So I reckon this will be Beetlejuice qualifying. Strat, then he looks after the tires. Good. So yeah, one order one stop. Soft, and aggressive strategy. That I don't know, maybe someone is going for soft. Then you have to go. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. Yeah, that's, that's heresy. Oh, so let's bring up this 2079 7th. Well, Dylan, 207 Taxi. Oh, so we still have it on. Good. Ah, can jump back and forth, but can't move the cursor. Sorry, that's locked. Yeah, Richie Sluxy Yams could battle during Roses, which was probably with that attempt to go for the one stop. Not too worried about the pace itself. Shred just joined the room, so that's why we are resetting currently the lobby and set the grid manually. Shred, start. Either Garcia, Thomas, Prodigy, Taz in the AM class, also very close. They're on pace. Azi has some work to do. Maybe can join forces with Shred then. And let's see what Shred can do. Major Guinness. Or grab some slipstream, some help from the other drivers and get it. No, Blasi, no, but Dashi, you have Sluxy like up. Well, oh, Oscar also like the AM travel. It's so doing the final races there. Waiko who dropped out. That's why Oscar is an AM travel, but he shouldn't be base. But yeah, it's and Oscar Sluxy Richie fighting for victory AM class. Simony Dillon probably for the overall win and the pro class. Today we have River Ruckus hosting and now to grab the screen as the results and then change the lobby settings, stuff set it manually. So just getting introduced into the chores of audio somewhat. Drops out or joins late or quali. But that's, yeah. You do it one times and then you drill. It's all good, and yeah, nice for hosting some CLR lobbies. Also some, and we could host some some other series as well, so Prodigy is happy. That's exactly what I meant. So you change one setting and then you forgot about the other thing. Set by host, yeah. Not punishment, it's practice. We are still, I think, better on time than the last two rounds. Like a massive delay, so round 6, Nürburgring, like with a long qualifier, and also I think last round we're a little late. Everything, it's fine. But there's everyone is ticked in. Yep. Fine. So and it can be set, and then we should get ready for the 60 minutes here. Right. ARB in reverse. Number 8 of the 10 season-long season in. That up. 2 more rounds after this, Tokyo and Montreal. Look at standings again. Have Lemony and Dylan. Dylan, 14 done. Or with his team. Yams, Oscar, G, and Dashi. Oops. Might see some gaps closing again between teams. Kind of mixed the qualifying result compared to championship standing. So let's see. Like the grid order scored. For a good race. Like it's like we are thing. Let's go. 60 minutes, round number 8. Start. Start check, heading into turn number 1. Left-hander. Side by side is possible. Let's have a quick look. Soft for Oscar. Medium. Dominantly medium tires apart from Oscar. And it's lights out. Someone with a bad start. Really bad start. Sure, it was Roses probably, but a false start or whatever. He chopped all the way. And he keeps the lead. Then P2. Oscar P3. Then we go. Eiderster through the S's. No, side by side for a brief moment, but I think it's all solid now, the SS. Let's hope we can keep it clean, it's fast flowing, dirty air also. No problem. I'm braking for the left-hander. Old tires, don't be too aggressive on the power, and someone drove straight into the barrier that was curved, so let's see if we can clip that again. Shadow hit or whatever, a bit weird. Roses, yeah, tracked all the way down to P14, but it's just 4.4 seconds behind leader, so this is like the that was close. Good catch. You see some pump drafting 2 wide, 3 wide maybe coming off the bridge. Shred up to P11. Ooh, and someone was sideways. Coming off the bridge. I need to go back to the line. It was Sluxy. Sluxy went the wrong direction. What happened to Slux? Oh, he clipped the barrier. That was unlucky. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's probably as shocking for him as for us. Like that little barrier sticking out. We have Lemony leading Oscar P2, Dylan P3, then a little gap to Glitchers in P4, Richie in 5th, and this shred up to P7 and Klasi right behind. So yeah, the 2 pro drivers from the back of the grid up to P7 and 8. Richie in 9th, TEC close behind. Roses trying to make some moves here as well, side by side with the River, the 2 pro drivers today. Around the outside. Roses gets the move done. P13, Sluxy P14, and Thomas all the way to P15. So, probably also involved in some shenanigans. It's 3 seconds to Sluxy, 3.5 seconds for Sluxy to Pearl, and then we have this hiding tube in the mid-tag Roses TEC. Bridge. Nazi and Shred trying to catch the rear of that chase group, Imperial, Middle, and Richie. At the front. Okay, so Oscar now with the run, he's on the soft tires. Should still have the advantage. Can he get the move done? In a nice run. 6 here early. Oh, he's saving some fuel here. Okay. That's interesting. A couple of more cars, I think Shred in a second here as well. There's 3 seconds between Dylan and Richie at the stage, and now Oscar seems to be happy to stay behind Lemony for now. Have a look at Dylan, 1.3. Gap to Oscar 1.4. He's on the edge of losing that toe. First sector the S's, a second gap to Oscar. Now the order. Yeah, Shred at the back of this group. Right behind. During last 1 second. Still there, same Rose for direction. River and Roses, they are still close. We are touching the wall, but should stay in front just, I think. Maybe they can also work together. Just 6 minutes in, so it's still a long way to go. As Lassie of trying to let she but stays in and slipstream. But Lassie moved up a position, got past Peter Guinness. Thomas trying to catch that as well. 0.7 and go for now, a little bit of lean air for now, so we should settle in, get into that rhythm. Yes, let's see, open up the gap. 3 seconds to test. Roses and River. Roses. It's a bit quicker, but stays behind for now. Maybe he's also going for a little bit of a fix area, safe a little bit compared to River already. Maybe that's his strategy, also going for the one stopper. A little bit of time to Prodigy and separated himself from that group behind. 1.4 second. Lazy. Needs to get closer. That wiggle isn't really helpful. 1.2, 1.3, maybe all the way up to 1.5 by the end of this trade, and this would be probably that one mistake, because we want to avoid, 1.5, 1.6, so that's out of this group for the moment. A little mistake can happen, wrongly, because driving that close, of course. Let's see, Beetlejuice. I think that was steering. Had a whoopsie. No mistake, but we lost some momentum. That's a good opportunity for Blasi again to catch. I just wanted to have a look at the fuel, and it's not that aggressive fuel saving for now, so barely even. Little is out of that slipstream range now. 8.5 minutes in, and seems that more fuel than Oscar. Oscar is definitely saving some fuel. Maybe I think he consumed the most amount of fuel at this stage. He tries to get away. See the soft tires already showing some severe wear. The front right especially is 45% down after 9 minutes. So getting them to 20 minutes might be a task. Well, looking with a good run through the S's, gets back into extreme range. Richie now leading on that chase crew, where we have Richie, Juice, Shred, Gearing, and also Blasi. Prodigy hanging in there, just he's not willing to lose that slipstream. As in 10, River 11th, Sloxy, 12 Roses, lost 2 spots, 3 spots maybe, Pass got past both of them, and also Sloxy, as it's between River and just after that one. See, driving with a little chip on the shoulder. I was like, he has the pace here at this track. He needs to avoid those mistakes. towards the run on the river. It's getting closer and closer. Less than 3/10. He has to wait for turn number 1. I think send into the final turn is the wisest decision, so he's looking for a good run, but grabs the wall, early upshift, so yeah, if you're not close enough, then probably it's better to just save a little bit of fuel, because the roses hit the wall, lost some time out in front. Let's have a look at the sharp end, running back more or less 2 seconds. Those cast tires are dying. Didn't age very well. 60% already in other laps, so probably do roughly 50 minutes, but this would be like a, if you go all out softs, then 3-stopper. If you gain that time back with net loss. But we'll see, we'll see. So I think in this curve it was like roughly 20 laps. Could pit every 7 laps, right? You want to stay under softs. Definitely you have the less overpumped reach. Softs are not faster anymore. Could be able maybe to make a move here very soon. With a decent run. But that's a 1 second gap and definitely stay out for this lap. I probably think 2 sets for all the softs and 1 on the mediums should be the go-to strategy. Yeah, that's probably not the race winning strategy, but like it could be good enough to score that victory in your class. Gap to Ricci, that's 7 seconds roughly. He has opened up the gap. 601 Shred, yeah. Shred dropped down to P9. Behind Ricci is still keeping up. Stealing Nazi and the likes. And P3 currently in class with Prodigy. Some good points, but on the other hand, his teammate Shred is 5 in class. So solid points. Probably it's a couple of points. After this race, it's still hard to tell, hard to predict what will happen in the overall team championship standings. Actually looking down the inside, with a little mistake, left that inside line open and all a nice little move. But look at us cars, tires will stay out for another lap, starting lap 8. Pretty sure those tires will die throughout this lap. Still manages to stay in front of Dylan. For now they go side by side. Dylan on the inside, Oscar on the outside. Oscar has the inside line for the next left-hander. Can he get it done? Can he get the power down? Or the run? This should be Dylan's advantage. Focusing on the exit. Using the toe, and Oscar says, yeah, it's a good idea. Need to fight you. I'm on bad tires. Dylan, 2 more seconds that gap to Lemon. I guess let's compare tires and fuel. Dylan definitely saving some fuel. That to Lemony is 51, 52, 55, 56 maybe. Can stretch it a little bit tire where it looks basically the same. Oscar with the fuel management good. The tire, the soft tire, yeah. So if he wants to go for the one stop soft to medium, to do one more lap. I don't know. Tire, left and right. Didn't have that much confidence, to be honest. But then again, will the medium tire last for more than 40 minutes? Oscar coming in. It's 1 lap short on one stop. He will go. Stays in front. Just I think, and we have also close racing. Range. Prodigy during Shred with a good run. Uphill we go through the S's. So all along the same strategy. That's the better run of this left-hander. It's like Deering. Fake late run. He's bumping Prodigy. Feels like, okay, it's better to stay in the slipstream, and you see like the 2 drivers in front. It's still early. That race. First, third, still not completed. The Beetlejuice and Lazi are still within reach. And they're using Prodigy. Saving some fuel behind here as well. So, brief moment, side by side. What's the decision now? Oh, did he go? Did he go? Gotta move at some point. Staying behind. Oh, but that gap is closing. See the 3 cars behind Prodigy, Deary, and Shred. Still different lines, not ideal for the overall pace. Shred's perspective, 3 seconds. Luxy also. This continues. Like this. Let's see who will catch this here as well. Oscar out on track in P10. Let's have a quick look. He's on the softs again. Okay, he's going soft. Medium? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe he's trying soft. And that's okay. We'll have to Shred's perspective. And again, the 5 cars really close. 4 road drivers and one-end drivers sitting in the middle. Look at the gap at the front, only little 1.2. Not ideal run for the little of time. But we still within the 209s and dropped into the 210s. Already Richie all by himself at the moment. He will be quite happy about that fact. It's a group of 5. Choose Nazi, Prodigy, Earring, and Tread. The Oscar after the pit stop on soft tires, and he passes soon to make use of his fresh softs. It's a half-second penalty that will interfere. It's dead. As with a solid race, P11 still in touch. Then Roses 12 Thomas up to P13 winner 14. Look what happened to lap number 6 to 21.4. But there was off track somewhere, and Bird here having off a stinker today. 18 and some damage, another 2. 19, 20 on this lap. So not the opening stint you wanna have. Now closing that gap again. 8 to 10 for 2. Have a look at the fuel, yeah, fuel advantage still for Dylan. Again for little too slow, Blasi under pressure goes wide, they lose the car. Good catch, but we lose that position to Prodigy going side by side. Prodigy on the inside, Earring trying to follow Prodigy maybe. Tucks in behind for now. Prodigy very strong. First stint 5 round 2 in the M class. Hiding Ozzy doing shred. And Oscar got that money with that penalty. Past Slugsy through the penalty zone. It's not the worst. Doesn't lose too much time. Will catch that group just as well. And we saw Ozzy on Prodigy. That final turn, you don't see that very often. But yeah, Blasi cut too much on the inside. Gets the 1 second in return for that move. Probably wasn't the best idea. This is a very, very close tread. Little gap to Beetlejuice, so it's close driving. Lost them a little bit, 2 seconds for Beetle. A bit of a breather now. It's news. Sauce car. Also Slugsy gaining on that group as expected, so let's cars on board. Should have the run, better traction coming out of the left-hander. Really close enough to go for the move. Nope. Close enough, but maybe the bridge will happen. He understeers into the barrier. A little bit too much speed. Has to be patient, has to wait. there's this big troop in front of him. It's not just one pass. It's like 5 overtakes in the end. Complete. But during struggled. Oh, this could be spicy. Too wide. Tread and Deering. Losing that position for now. Oscar. We go 3 wide maybe for a brief moment. Oscar is stuck behind. Oh, make it 3 wide now. Blasi had that penalty to serve. He went in slow. And now Oscar with a D. Move 2 for 1. Make it 3 maybe. No. It's not quite. Deering. Driving some 3. Oscar gets 1 car in between himself and Blasi, so and who knows, pushed red also. Compromised exit for Blasi, first turn, and this is like back and forth, and just like that we also have Sluxing on Charlie this fight. It's still 33 minutes left to go. We're approaching the halfway mark of this race. Still having this big train of cars. During Oscar Shred, Blasi and Sluxy. Oscar still the softs are quite okay. Blasi versus Shred side by side. Blasi. Can he keep that position? He goes deep into the wall and Shred goes through, and also Sluxy takes advantage. I think around the outside makes a move. So there's a couple of mistakes. That 1 second penalty really put him straight into that fighting, and easy then to get caught. And doing some mistakes. He's going for it against Sluxy. Oh, Sluxy close to the wall again, but side by side. Sluxy on the outside. Can he hold it? He can keep that position. He has track position for the upcoming right-hander. No, he's backing out of it for now. Maybe he realized there was a bit of contact. That's unknown. Dylan and quits earlier than Lamini, but yet at fuel advantage. This could be soft for Dylan. Someone is in. It's Deering as well, heading into mid lane. Some good news for Oscar, of course. So he has some there now, 3.4 seconds to Beetlejuice. Let's have a look. And D running order, Lemony Squeeze leading 14.6 seconds. Tires have seen better days, fuel 20 something. Beetlejuice 25. So tires same state. Can he stretch that to 40 minutes? That will be the question, Oscar. And the aggressive soft strategy for now, up to P3 again. Shred also, despite starting last, still looking quite okay, not that aggressive. Blasi, Wiedemann also not much of a difference. P5 Sluxy, also the fuel, that same ballpark. Tires now will suffer. So Dylan is back out in P7 on fresh soft tires, so he needs to get past those medium tire ones. Pretty. Taz on the same strategy as most of the coach, except for Dylan and Oscar. Richie is on mediums again, so I haven't seen him for a while. He's coming down south. He's on a full tank, so he's going then soft. Ring is on the softs, so medium to softs for during prodigies and softs as well. Softs. Oh, Mr. TEC 11 is in. Willows on softs very early, at the fastest lap of the race so far, to 8.1. So let's second or third lap on those. That's already Thomas's hard softs and hard lap. This is hard softs as well. First tight lap, I think. The current hard soft tires also. Let's see. Enemies going on to the soft tires, comes out in P2 just behind Oscar. Oscar for now gets into lead, and Dylan just a second behind. So Gate with that undercut on Lemony for now. I say for now, Beetlejuice is in. So there goes like my one-stop theory. It's out the window, he's on soft tires. That seconds are off mediums P4, 610 the gap to in P5 during mid and one lap earlier. So far behind as well. Prodigy, Shred on Dashing Softs, Nazi as well, 2 seconds in that gap. So we are still having most minutes in that mid pack. Nazi is on Fresh Softs, 1.6 the gap to Ripple. Yeah, quite some time more all of those fronts. So was it worth it? Get that track position? We'll find out. What about Oscar? Soft tires coming towards the end of their shelf life. 6/10 for now. On that out lap. With 1 lap older softs, 1 second, it's as close as since the start of the race, I think. So 3-4 laps Dylan had lost a bit of contact. Now he gets into the 1 second window. Leading from now, but for how long? Question. He's making a pit stop, maybe defending the inside line. Lemony would better run out of the final turn, and Lemony is back into the lead. It's Oscar now between himself and Dylan. Oscar getting out of the way, doesn't want to interfere with that battle from lead. He knows that he's more on soft tires. Focusing on his own race. He has 15 seconds to Richie, who's on medium. So Oscar, if he wants to go with softs all the way, not sure if that he needs to do 2 more stops. Richie 1 stop, 14 seconds. I don't know, probably 18 seconds-ish, 18 to 20 the pit loss, 70, 20 depending on the fuel. So still good, doable I think for Oscar if he wants to just use the soft tire line. You can always go to the mediums to finish that race. Which is the only driver I think who went in so far, and he's now under pressure. Cars from behind on the soft tires are pushing. They are gaining. Oh, and Richie probably doesn't like the situation now. In a different race at this stage. Virtually fighting with Oscar for the win in the end. Lars doesn't want to fight during. That's one position. Not too bad. Beetlejuice as well in the pro class. Not fighting with Richie. Oscar is in, yeah, so it's 25 minutes. Now what's the decision for Oscar? Stay on the softs or go to the mediums to finish. The race with Beetlejuice past Richie Shred as well, one of the pro drivers. His teammates with Prodigy. Prodigy is in the same class as Richie, and Shred inside line gets the move Richie versus Prodigy. Both will end this race on soft tires. Then Prodigy get past Richie on this little stint on the softs. And Oscar is on the mediums, so he doesn't want to stop. And I think, whoa, sketchy, caught it, lost it, caught it, lost it, lost it. Unlucky, so the outlap, cold mediums, so he was just using the softs, so maybe underestimated the grip levels there a little bit. To watch, I think. So yeah, it's the real stepping out, and he caught it onto the grass, lost it again, and then glued to the barriers. Luckily got no damage, but of course lost quite some time. Has to fight with Thomas for position, so Thomas on the softs. Close and Taz on softs as well. Oscar is obviously mediums. And second, that's got costly. Emily slowly opening up the gap again. 1.5 to Dylan, fastest lap of the race as well. 7.7. 2.87 was closer to Lemony. Then Billy lost the second. But one lap older softs now, they also already come into play. Both need to pit. Still a slight fuel advantage for Dylan, but don't think he gained that much with the pit stop. The fuel goes wide. More time coming on to the long straight for the king. Hearing is now to P3, which is track 5. Nazi put himself between Richie and Prodigy. He will just blast past Richie on the straight now. He better run. Just goes. So, what's the gap? G, Prodigy, Nazi, hot. What? Richie probably touched him. He will wait. And Richie stayed in front of Prodigy. I saved it. The replay. Can go watch it. Their contact. Unlucky, I think. Richie wouldn't avoid it in the end. He made a mistake, I think, coming onto the bridge, so he wasn't actively waiting. I think it was more like the entry to the bridge wasn't ideal. Prodigy right behind, 6/10. Prodigy is on. Right warm, soft though. Richie on those mediums, it should still be quite close probably for that final. Yeah, I don't know. As soon as I said it, I was like, ah, no way, Richie. We had the same, I think, in the first stint at this stage of the tire where I think the mediums are the better compound. But she has a little bit of slipstream still, straight. won't be losing too much time, but also not really gaining. Stay roughly in that second, should be a great fight between the two towards the end of the race, and both really busy with soft tires for their final stint. Sluxy in P9, also fighting in that AM category. Obviously soft tires are way better. Also he during the pit stop way more fuel, so he doesn't want to refuel. And later on he will be gaining a couple of seconds during that pit stop. There's an Oscar on his teams. Where will he finish for that mistake? Probably. I don't know, can he finish P3? It will be close, I think, between Sluxy and Oscar. So right there, test to pit again, so it should be like issue. Thomas as well is to pit. There is River went leading him soft again. Probably also one of his last laps on the soft tires, and he parked up the car. I don't get the car happening. Cars still driving and 11 seconds. And then that gap again. Say was still that stint. Getting in third position. Seconds in front, that's just 2.42 shred. They had a very good race from the back of the door. 2 seconds, 2, 3 to Blasi, which now on his mediums he can go faster than Prodigy on his long soft tires. Oscar with the overtake, same situation versus softs. In again, going for another undercut. As softs, yes, looking okay, can go for one more. Sluxy 3 seconds to Prodigy gaining. And Prodigy in, also a long final stint then for Prodigy, unless he using the mediums for the final 15 minutes. Let's see if they use the softs, so that's all good. Looks like it will be softs again. We are still E5 on soft tires. We just came out there. And Blasi, when he get that overtake down early, it's half a second. There's softs on the outlap. It's gaining now for 3.5 tenths, not enough. Good, prepare himself on the bridge. Going on the inside. Tighter line. Didn't lose any time, I think. 2 seconds to tread. Good news is they will be pitting soon, I guess. Tread is low on fuel during as well, so both will be pitting, so Dylan should get some clean air, clean track. Lemony pitting now, 1 lap later, and then Dylan. So the gap was 3.5 seconds, I think, before the pit stop. Here we probably pitting now as well. To the left, that as well. Then already on that main straight. Emily comes out of pit lane. It's roughly a second again. And then the undercut did gain Dylan some time initially. Couldn't get past Lemony on that move. With Richie running in P3 on some mediums, he's still there waiting to use the soft tires. And Oscar in P4. Oscar 12 seconds, even with that mistake, he might fighting for the win. That's interesting. The soft medium tires still looking okay. Again, he has no drivers behind him on the softs during tread. Prodigy is on those softs. Well, how much time can he gain? And Nazi or Yali closing up still. Also Sluxy 1.7, so this is half a row. It's a bit battle. Tires 10 seconds, that's a big task as he wants to gain another position. After a big mistake, only around 12. Thomas and Kurt, the roses. The tire to the car. With Dylan, a good run, 7 times. I think it's a deja vu. Saw it earlier on the first 2-3 laps. Dylan's pushing. Richie now in to go on to soft tires. And the pack getting got past Oscar. Oscar will take the lead in the AM class for now. There's Richie onto the soft tires. He leaves pit lane and just in front of Prodigy. And Prodigy that gets distracted. No, me too. What happened? There's Prodigy. Let's see. He touched Richie, and then Rio got loose. He had such a good race up until this point, so he lost position to Sluxy. Oh, that's from P3 in class 2, P5. And he was in a fight with Richie for that P2 and maybe also the win. They're just 1.3 seconds behind Oscar. They're on fresh soft tires. Oscar is on his mediums. So, off a real good shot. Victory in their class. Now, you'll be disappointed with that. Quick look between Lemony, Will and Lemony. See picture, he's slowly creeping away. 6-7 tenths up to 1.3 to 7.5 fastest lap of the race to 1 Dylan, so tires already in that state where it's hard to push. Hearing 3 shredded or Scorpio 5. Little got past Richie. Little moment. 7, but the gap should be okay. I say okay, here comes Sloxy. He's just 1.1 behind Blasi. Blasi 5-10 behind Richie, so Richie versus Sloxy could be also your fight for the win in the M Club. 2 for now. Don't get confused, Oscar is still leading in the M class, but his gap is also not big at all. We're having 8.5 minutes on the clock, which will bring along Richie, Blasi, maybe also Sloxy. Oscar again 2 shred, 2.2. Won't be getting any help from doing more shred. Slightly touched the wall. The back is coming. Richie, Ozzy, they're on the soft tires. They should still have the advantage at this stage. She's lurking, she's hiding in that pack. Oscar doesn't know that Richie is that close. Sneaky tactics. Ozzy with the move on. Richie a mighty send. Here goes Beetlejuice side by side. Past Oscar. So Oscar still doesn't know where Richie is right behind. It's Blasi. Now Sloxy a second just behind Richie. He's getting spicy, very tight. Slowly hits the wall, not ideal. That run. Between the teeth, slugs. Great run, 3 turns. 3 S's. You can enter it roughly. Thanks. Contact now. Blasi got past Oscar. Now we have the 3 drivers fighting on class victory. Oscar, Richie, and Sloxy, P7, 8 and 9 overall. And Prodigy got 7.5 seconds gap now. Sloxy with the mighty run. Won't be enough, I think. Pushing Richie a little bit. He's judged at entry. No damage. Can continue racing. Richie has the best tires pitted. Like later. Oscar is on the mediums. And also for quite some time. Richie looks down the inside. Forcing Oscar a little bit deep. Compromise run. Rich. No, Sluxy's. He's an opportunity. There was a gap. And Sluxy takes the opportunity. Will he go for the next move? They got the run on Oscar as well. Good play. They go side by side. Oscar on the outside. Sluxy on the inside. Richie tries to follow. They bump. Oh, it's getting so close. Sluxy now with the late move into the final turn. Can he get the run out of it? Ooh, bit of lag. Richie has got Sluxy. He's like, calm down. Sluxy into the lead. And now Oscar P2, Richie P3. Should be single file. Uphill we go. 1.5 minutes to go. Where goes Sluxy? Let's disconnect. I don't know. Where is Sluxy? It was just a massive leg spike. No, Sluxy still there. Just a huge desync moment. He's still running. No damage. Are you kidding me? Dashi is like losing his mind. No, Sluxy is still in this race. Oscar versus Richie. Tire advantage for the soft tire runners is still a thing, so Richie, as far as Oscar, can he get Sluxy, so Richie with the tire advantage. It's 1.1 seconds. Yeah. Everyone just was like, whoa, no, please no. There was a move, Shred versus Steering, two race side drivers. Shred on the inside now, can he keep that P3? That's the lead for the AMs, yeah. Sluxy currently leading the AM class, Richie 2, Oscar 3. Let's see if we can catch that move. Shred versus Steering. Great move. He made it work. He stay in P3. 4 seconds between Willem and Lemony. I don't think much will change. Shred Steering, battle for P3. Beetle and Blasi, P5 and P6. It's also close. Sluxy, Richie with a sideways moment. Was catching Sluxy again, 7, 8, 10. His tires are still at that better condition. Oscar now 2 seconds, so his mediums somewhere on it. Can he hold on to that P3 and last? That's the question. Prodigy has 5 seconds, but also high tire wear on his softs. He needs to rely on some mistake. She's back. That's a good run. 7/10 again, so back to one left, even with that little bit of A-10 slapper. He's coming for this luck. 6/10. 1 minute, it will be 1 or after this. So Lemony starts the final lap. Dylan 4 seconds behind, also from the line. Final lap of the race. Shred versus Steering. Half a second between the two. They come round. They start their final lap as well. Fuel and tires roughly looking the same. Beetlejuice and Blasi only come around. Start their final lap. Fight for the win in the M class. Chance again. Achieve 4/10. Just that gap. The offensive. Sees no Richie is not close. Goes a bit too deep. Touches the wall. Is Richie. Again, the opportunity. How close can he get? The dirty air. Probably hard to go less than 2/10. 3 S's. It's 2/10 for now for Richie. But he's struggling with the exit. Richie now. The slipstream. Defensive, covering the inside. Will force Richie around the outside. That shouldn't be possible. Richie takes too much speed. Maybe they go side by side. and the wall came closer and closer and closer. Still, Richie's still there. What about Blasi and Beetlejuice? Isaac probably. Foxy defends the inside. Again, Richie on the outside. Lemony will come around the final turn and win round number 8. Dylan in P2. There's Shred, 7/10. Gap to Deering, 6/10. Beetle and Blasi half a second. Slugsy and Richie, close battles everywhere. The run to the line. See Dylan cross the line. Shred keeps that P3 during P4. Beetlejuice will stay P5, Blasi P6. Slugsy with P7. Richie 8th. Oscar in 9th overall, 30 Glass Prodigy. Kicking himself, P10 Taz. 11th overall, Thomas. Crosses the line. Not his best race. Rose not finished as well. Rose is tired in that car, so most battles for most of the race. Yeah, Lemony pole position, fastest lap, and the victory on a track he doesn't really like. Dylan 2. But his teammate Kurt didn't score that many points, so it probably won't be gaining that much time. The Sisyphus might extend their lead in the championship. Shred P3, Prodigy P4 in their class, 100 points. But yeah, we will find out probably later today or tomorrow. The updated standings. See how those gaps will look like. Yeah. Maybe also report to investigate what happened on that final lap. So definitely came closer and closer to that wall, both understeered. Slugsy, it squeezed a little bit, ended touching the wall, lost some momentum. Yes, we have seen worse things, but also not like the cleanest of all times. Let's put it that way. Yeah, well, that was definitely a fun race to watch. So entertaining. So race results: Lemony, Shred from 3 and Deering 4, 5, Blasi P6, top 6, all pro drivers. Then we have the AMs: Slugsy, Richie, Oscar, Prodigy, Taz, Thomas. And Moses, who got the fastest lap in AM class? 083 for Prodigy and 2077 for Slugsy. Fastest lap points in the M class, definitely. Slugs. And Dashi will be happy, I think. That one. So yeah. So now, let's keep up. Schedule next week: Tokyo, south clockwise. South clockwise, that is with the downhill death chicane. And round. That chicane would be tricky. So if you hit it the wrong way over the curbs, might be an interesting one. So yeah, I guess then it's time then to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. Entertaining race. Definitely some racing leading entire time. Yeah, hope to see you next Monday for round number 9, Tokyo Wires. And maybe also Thursday, the final round of the Brandon series, round 6. Spin some wheels and see what our category and track and settings we will get. So, that's it all from my side. As always, take care. See you soon. Love you all. Bye. Bye.